In this video, I'm going to tell you how mediators settle divorce cases. Let's get started. Hi, my name is Robin Grain. For the past 20 years, I've been a divorce mediator, a divorce coach, a divorce attorney, a divorced woman, and a single mom. I am here to help you understand what it is that a divorce mediator does to settle your divorce case. Before we get started, hit the subscribe button and hit that little like button. We're putting out a lot of great content on this YouTube channel, and I'd hate for you to miss something. So what do mediators do? If you were to come into my office, we'd be doing three things. We would be determining what the issues are in your case. We would be sharing information with each other about all kinds of matters. And I would be doing a little referee work. So let me start with the issues. First of all, I'm going to keep you focused on those issues that need to be determined in order to hit all the points of your case so that you have a good, solid settlement agreement, which then gets filed in the court when you get divorced. I'm going to try to stay away as much as reasonably possible from strictly emotional issues and just focus on those same issues that a judge would also be asked to decide if you were to try your case in the courthouse. If the two parties are stuck on a matter, I am going to help them view that matter as a problem that needs to be solved. Then we will work together to come up with a variety of solutions to that problem that the parties can then choose from versus them just batting heads and see who's, strongest or something. So we're going to be more creative and utilize issue and resolution versus see who's got the most stamina. So the second area of mediation, which I spend the most time on, is the sharing of information. It's really important that you have the ability to make informed decisions when you mediate your case. What do you need to be informed about? Well, you need to be informed about the law, because if you don't settle in mediation, you're going to end up in court. And so you need to know what you're looking at. It's also a matter of, for lack of a better term, leverage. So if you are advocating for a certain position, but you'd never win that in court, it's my job to let you know, hey, sounds like a good idea. Why do you want to do that? Because that wouldn't work out so well in court. A judge would never order that. Might work for your case. Let's talk about that. If you reach an agreement that's way outside the law, and then one of you changes your mind later, that agreement's going to have a better chance of sticking because you knew what you were doing when you did it. Another way of saying that is you understood what your rights are. So another area of information that I like to share with my clients where necessary is the tax implication of various settlement agreements. It's very important. For example, if you bought a house for cheap years and years ago and now it's worth a ton of money, there's something called capital gains. You don't have to understand the details, but your mediator better. Another area that we run into all the time that concerns taxes, that's very confusing since the tax code was changed in 2018, and that's how do you deal with all of the child-related tax benefits? And they're a little confusing, so we make sure that everybody understands that before we make decisions. We're also going to talk about financial implications of various settlement options, and we're also going to talk about what the experts are saying with regard to various custody arrangements that you can have for your minor children. The third and final area of mediation, in other words, what we're going to do when you're in the mediation room, I call it the referee area. What that means is that a good mediator is going to clean up your language in case somebody's using language that maybe pushes buttons, maybe hurts feelings, maybe one party's talking over the head of the other party. So we're going to make sure that everybody understands what's going on, and we're going to try to help so that the conversation flows in a manner that everybody is as comfortable as possible. Of course, we're going to be talking about very uncomfortable matters. Custody, dividing up your money, alimony. I mean, this is not easy stuff. So we want the environment to be calm. Usually when people start misbehaving in mediation, it's because they are super scared to death. So I probably don't do a lot of the classical refereeing, because I recognize that most of the bad behavior is from fear, and we try to meet those fears and see how we can help people. So what can mediators not do? In my state, Virginia, and many other states, mediators cannot prepare and file the final divorce documents. We can take you all the way through the preparation and the signing of the property settlement agreement, although there are mediators that insist that you have an attorney to do that. I do not. But we can't actually do the divorce. So we settle the divorce. We help you settle the divorce, but we don't actually do your divorce paperwork. The reason why, technically, is because mediators must always be neutral, and divorce is technically a lawsuit. So that's how that works. Mediators also cannot conduct what's called discovery. They cannot do a fishing expedition trying to find out where the money is. So attorneys do that, mediators don't. So bottom line, if you think that your spouse might be hiding assets, don't mediate. Get an attorney, litigate your case. That's what you need to do. Final phase of what a mediator does is either write up your property settlement agreement in a form ready for you to sign, or write up a memo for one of you to give to your attorney to draft up. I hope that you have found this video about how a mediator will help you settle your case helpful. Remember, there's going to be a lot of great content coming out. There is a lot of great content to help you. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.